play the whole game.
Any status on Alex?
Alex skated this morning. He's making progress. His status is the same. It's day to day, but he's certainly making progress.
Is Sidney Crosby going to play tonight, or is it still in question?
No, he's going to play.
Okay.
Are there any players who can win a job today?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to answer that. You know, like every time you step on the ice, there's an opportunity to improve your position on the team, and you know, I don't think our coaching staff or management team makes spontaneous decisions based on short-term instances. You know, I think we try to utilize a body of work when we're trying to make the decisions for the hockey team. But having said that, you know, every time a player steps on the ice, it's an opportunity to improve your position on the team.
The NHL instituted some rule changes with face-offs where the attacking team can choose which circle, you know, based on some circumstances. How has your team, players and coaches, adapted to that rule so far in the preseason?
Oh, okay. You know, I think the referees and the respective teams are still trying to figure out what's the best process to keep the game moving and allow for that new rule to take place. You know, sometimes they come to the bench. I think every team might operate a little bit differently. I'm not sure how other coaching staffs are going to do it. You know, we feel like we have a veteran group of center icemen, so we're leaving that decision in the hands of the center iceman to decide based on where he thinks he has the most competitive advantage. So there's been a couple of instances in the games where the referee, there was a miscommunication between us and the referee, and they ended up dropping it on the side we didn't want it on, but I think that's to be expected. We're just trying to iron it out.
Nick Duke says you're only a right-handed draw right now. I know that's not the be-all, end-all for evaluating the center, but just how valuable is it to have at least one of those guys?
Well, it's real valuable because most guys are better pulling the puck to their backhands than they are to their forehands. It's not easy to win faceoffs on your forehand side. So if you have righties and lefties, it certainly can help us situationally, depending on which side of the rink the faceoffs on. So whether it's, you know, a big face-off late in the game, or if it's a power play face-off or a penalty kill face-off, you know, having the ability to have lefties and righties is certainly a luxury.
Since it's the kids' game, what would you have thought of a free game for kids at Boston Garden back in the day?
Well, it would have been a thrill. You know, it's I remember as a kid growing up, and I was probably lucky enough if I could go to one Boston Bruins game a year. That was a big deal, and so we watched it on TV all the time. But to have the ability to actually go into the Garden and watch some of the people that you idolize is a thrill for a player, for a young person. So, you know, for the kids to have an opportunity to come to a game live and watch our guys play is, I'm sure it would be a great experience for them. I know our players, they get a charge out of it because I think the octave of the noise is a couple of octaves higher than it normally is in a regular game. But it's an exciting atmosphere to play in.
Mike, I was looking at some stats.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. That's scary.
That is dangerous.
Very dangerous. Marcus Pettersson last year led the league in hits taken. And you guys had 5 of the top 11 players in terms of hits taken. I was just curious if you knew about that stat, and is there any, you know, what could be the cause of that, or what could be the reason behind something like that?
Well, it could be the fact that we go back for a lot of pucks. It could be the fact that they're brave and they hang on to pucks to make a play. It could be the fact that we've got to do a better job in offering some interference to give our defensemen a little bit more time. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we've spent a lot of time throughout the course of this training camp working on that very subtlety in our game when trying to come out of our end zone. So there's lots of reasons that you could try to rationalize why that is. But the one thing I will tell you is I give all of our defensemen a lot of credit because I think we have a brave group. Those guys go back for pucks and they take hits to help us get out of our end, and they never get deterred. And I've always admired that about this group of defensemen that we have.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Okay.